The Bentley rolled silently into the private driveway, its engine cutting off with a soft purr. Victoria Langford, founder, CEO, and one of the youngest self-made billionaires in New York, stepped out, her heels clicking softly on the cobblestone. She was never home this early. Meetings in London had been cancelled last minute, and instead of alerting anyone, she decided to return to her Manhattan penthouse unannounced. As she rode the elevator up to the 72nd floor, her mind spun with numbers, deadlines, and an upcoming merger. The doors opened to the dim hallway of her private residence. Quiet, too quiet. Victoria unlocked the door and stepped inside. Her penthouse was bathed in golden hour light, the skyline twinkling through the floor-to-ceiling windows. And then she heard it. A soft humming, coming from the west wing of the apartment. No one should have been there. She slipped off her heels and moved cautiously toward the sound, heart thudding with each step. The hallway opened into the vast reading room, her late mother's favorite. And that's where she froze. At the center of the plush carpet, the janitor, a short, middle-aged man named Luis who worked nights, was sitting cross-legged. His back was to her. In front of him was a girl, maybe 6 or 7 years old, pale, thin, bald, wrapped in one of Victoria's cashmere throws. Luis wasn't cleaning. He was gently reading aloud from a worn children's book, his voice soft and animated. The little girl, Victoria realized with a jolt, was laughing. "What is going on here?" Victoria said, her voice cracking with confusion and something else. Disbelief. Luis startled and turned. He stood up immediately, eyes wide in panic. "Ms. Langford, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were coming back. Please, let me explain." Victoria's eyes locked onto the girl again. Her small face lit up with joy, unaware of the tension. "Mr. Luis does all the voices," she chirped. "He even makes the dragon burp." Luis swallowed hard. "Her name is Emily. She's my granddaughter. My daughter passed a few months ago, cancer. Emily's still in treatment. I couldn't leave her alone tonight. Her babysitter didn't show up, and I needed the hours, so I brought her with me. I swear I wasn't trying to disrespect your space. I was just trying to get through the shift. And she loves this room. It reminds her of the children's ward library." Victoria didn't speak. She just stared. Luis kept going, desperate. "She's been so sick lately. But when I clean up here, she pretends she's in a palace. I only let her rest. I clean everything before I leave, ma'am. Please, don't fire me." Victoria blinked, a strange tightness in her throat. Her eyes dropped to Emily again, who had now picked up the book and was flipping to her favorite page. Victoria walked past Luis, slowly, and knelt beside the girl. "May I?" she asked. Emily nodded, eyes big and bright. Victoria took the book, and in a voice she hadn't used since her mother died, she began to read. "A dragon who burped fire. A knight who loved tea. A kingdom where bedtime was sacred." Luis stood still, watching his boss, this woman in heels and silence and Forbes articles, do the one thing he never imagined, sit on the carpet beside his granddaughter and read, as if nothing else in the world mattered. Half an hour passed, maybe more. Eventually, Emily fell asleep curled up on the couch. Victoria stood and turned to Luis. "Does she have proper care?" "She's on Medicaid," he replied. "It's tight. Some weeks are harder than others." Victoria didn't hesitate. "Tomorrow, your shift starts at noon. Bring her. I'll have someone here to talk options. She won't want for treatment. And you won't have to hide her again." Luis's lip quivered. Thank you, Ms. Langford." Victoria smiled faintly. "Call me Victoria. And next time you do the dragon's voice." She glanced at Emily, then back at Luis. "Try not to make it burp quite so loud."